Hey, what's up guys? Todd Allen here at RealEst Realtors. So I've been seeing a lot of posts on Facebook about how there's going to be this huge influx of foreclosures throughout the market. They're going to have a huge correction and a possible bubble burst before the end of 2021. And I am here today to say my opinion on that and how I just don't think that's going to happen. I think we have learned from the past. The guidelines for taking on mortgages are a lot stricter now than they ever was. Between 2007 and 2017, there were over 10 million foreclosures. In 2010 alone, in 1 month, there were over 120,000 foreclosures just in 1 month. So just keep that in the back of your mind while we move forward to my next point. So number one, as everybody knows, if you're not living under a rock or looking to buy a home, it is hard to find homes right now. The inventory is so low. It's been like that for the last 6 years that I know of. And it's just virtually impossible. I think the average home on the market in my area is less than 72 days. So, it wouldn't take you long to sell your house. So the point is that anybody that's in forbearance, if you foresee a foreclosure coming up or you think that you're not going to be able to make your payments and the banks are going to foreclose on you, which is very highly unlikely during a pandemic, all you'd have to do is just sell your house. You could pull out the equity of your home. You could leave your home with your credit intact, and nowadays credit's better than money. Number two, back in the summer of 2020, there were 4.7 million people that were in forbearance. In December of 2020, there were 2.7 million. So that means 2 million people have already caught their payments up. And the majority of those loans are federally funded loans, meaning they are FHA, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, USDA loans. So there's programs out there for you guys that the banks are, ready to work with you on trying to catch those payments up. There's also a possible for an 18-month extension past June 30th of 2021. So as long as you can show that COVID did impact your financial situation, again, the banks are willing to work with you guys. So keep that in mind. Number three, even if the 2.7 million people didn't pay a dime on their mortgage, it's not like the banks would have those homes back on the market within 6 months. It's not like they're going to be able to jump through all the legal hoops, cut through all that red tape, convince a judge that these people are incompetent of paying their mortgages. It's not going to happen during a pandemic. I'm not saying the pandemic is going to be around forever and you can use that as a crutch to not pay your payments. But however, it's going to take longer than 6 months before the banks are going to be able to kick you out and foreclose it and then put you back out on the market. The home that I'm sitting in right now was foreclosed in 2010. It finally got back out on the market in end of 2015, and we purchased it at the beginning of 2016. So, if that tells you anything, it's going to take the banks a little bit of time to get those homes back out on the market. Number four, and this is what a lot of people don't understand, banks don't want your home. They're not in the real estate business. They're in the making money business. That's the reason why they're called banks. They want to keep you in your house. They want to keep you making those payments. They want to own you for the next 30 years. That is what they signed. You know why they signed a 30-year contract with you guys? Because that's how they make money. Number five, and this is the tricky one, there is $10.4 trillion in mortgage loans right now with the average household $215,000. So if you take that $215,000 average mortgage balance on each house and you times that by 2.7 million people that are in forbearance to date, that is 580,500 million that is in outstanding forbearance, and you minus that from 10.4 trillion, that is a whopping 9,819,500 million in on-time loan payments in the United States. That's not including interest. So for me, we're not going to be seeing any 2021 bubble burst. I just don't think that's going to happen. So I'd love to hear you guys' comments on this, your opinions as well. If you want to see more of this, like, share, follow down below. All right. Thanks for having me.